offline, in the middle of the wall.
Modern design means timeless beauty. It spots your finish.
StubHub, your ticket out.
I get those goosebumps every time. I get those goosebumps every time. You blowing up her phone and she steady sucking me before bend over finna so dry finna break that. Yeah, I can make it black. We know the flat. We know the flat.
Why you look so big on camera? You look like a monster.
He was not a god. The property was a problem with the post office. Yes, sir. He's done it for the road. Oh, nice. He wants to read his life, man. He's like, think about it.
Three, two, one, go.
I was like, that, and whoever heard it, whoever you let hear it, they know it's a hit. So hell no, they not about to get my hit. Trying to tell me.
That's why you're trying to redo it?
No, I'm just trying to just touch it, just make sure everything is solid on it. I'm about to get ready to drop it.
Yo, we got my boy KO up in the vlog for the first time in like
86 years.
Forever.
What's up, man? This is the guy right here, man. It's hard to get this man, but hey, I'll wait for this man for forever to get back in the studio.
So yeah, KO's got a 4-hour session. Today we're running him through the Rogue NT1A, straight into the Apollo, probably into the Neve, and then I'll test out a few compressors. It'll probably, his voice is like super mid-rangey, so just to smooth him out a little bit, we'll probably go like either the CL1B or LA2A, one of those two.
I'm gon' end it, nigga. Leave emotions in that rubber. Fuck your feelings, nigga. Suck like a battery. All that confidence back. To challenge me, I am legend. You got to see. So they give it up, and then I suck. Guess I'm not great enough, but I refuse to call it quits. Tell me, am I brave or what? So many levels I surpassed. I'm as the life of the greatest creator. Swear I can't make this shit up. Greatest of all time. I'm the fucking GOAT. Everything I do. Yeah, I'm a young G-O-A-T, young G-O-D. I just thought I should let you know.
We started recording that album in 2013, fam. That's crazy. Like, this the roughs. That's crazy. It's timeless.
That album kind of makes me mad though, because like the songs are so dope.
Yeah.
But I'm a way better mixer now. You know.
We can. Also, we could. Also, when I was thinking about it, I was like, he's gonna have to go. Have to go back and just retouch up the mixes again. I'll pay for the time. I don't care. But it was a few things that I heard in the songs too. That a few more additions, just small additions, and then once I add all those additions, we can just do all those mixes back up. Chiefs owner Clark Hunt said he has no hesitation in signing Colin Kaepernick. That'd be crazy, bro.
That would be crazy.
Colin Kaepernick and Patrick Mahomes. Oh man. Bring that Fuck Your Feelings part up on that one. Where's it at? Fuck Your Feelings, nigga. First verse, right there.
You want the lead vocal?
Yeah, just the lead. Yeah, just that.
Fuck your feelings, nigga.
That's the only part.
Yeah, on that verse, and then the second verse.
Nigga. Fuck your feelings, nigga. All that confidence that was me. I am legend from the sea. Tell me in my brain for what? I surpassed, I'm at the level enough. Where I can make this shit up.
You told me I can't rap. Now, would you look at that? Now my mode is attack, defense on an ass. Watch you get it right back. You trying to play the game, I'm gonna master it. So when I reach upon the boss, it's disaster is. Activist, there's no coming back from this. That's a glitch. I'm in the make sure hacking shit. Oh damn. To the beast piece, that's Pam. I swear it's just a minute of my jam. This shit is pebbles, bam bam. I'm an HOG, not HOV, but I still go ham. I'm probably have to run that back, but that's just a little testy.
The beast piece, that's Pam. I swear this is the middle of my jam. This shit is pebbles, bam bam. I'm a HOG, not HOV, but I still go ham.
I fuck with you, bro. I gotta do a photo shoot with him. He tight, bro. Do not sleep on Jared. But the thing is, too, is what I know is that he's so tight. Like he don't fuck with the scene at all either.
No, he don't.
He don't fuck with the scene at all.
It's hard to get my brother out the house.
Because we know it's crazy. Is I remember I feel like this too. Like I still even though after we stopped hanging out like how we used to, I stopped. I mean, I partied still, but it's like hanging around y'all niggas. I'm party out now, like, cause we party. We turned up so much. I turned up so much early on. Like now, I'm like 26, nigga. I'm like I'm chilling. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to stack money.
Bro, we was kicking it way too much to the point like that's what me and my brother now. It's hard to get us
out the house. I was like, bro, I remember we used to be out all the time. Now nobody just want to go nowhere. Hey, that's cool that you got it out your system.
Bro, we was doing way too much.
Niggas out here getting arrested and everything. way too much.
All right, really dope session with KO. Got that wrapped up. And now I wanted to talk to you guys about the topic of this video. As I mentioned before, I get questions all the time about just advice on starting your brand, starting your business, how do you start making money, things like that. A couple vlogs ago, I talked about how I set my mix rates. And now I want to kind of just talk about the different revenue streams that I currently have in the studio. All right, so the first revenue stream is the most obvious. Just like the session you guys just saw, that's the main revenue stream, is actually providing the service. Whether that's having artists that you work with in person or building an online following to the point where you've got people sending you mixes, that's the main revenue. So as a mixer, you provide a service. You're mixing the records for people, doing mastering, having recording sessions where you're charging by the hour, things like that. That's the first and most obvious revenue stream that I have in the studio. All right, the second stream of revenue, which brings in, I would say, I guess the next, if I'm ranking these, obviously the services as a mixer, engineer, recording engineer, that's the number one revenue stream. Number two is going to be my coaching. So I provided a coaching service pretty much where I do one-on-one coaching calls with people. We just log in Skype or Google Hangouts or whatever, and I do one-on-one coaching. So whether that's me listening to someone's mixes and giving them feedback, or just talking business or talking whatever, you know, I provide those one-on-one coaching calls. So I charge by the hour on those as well. So that is the second main revenue stream that I have. The third revenue stream will be my tutorials that I have on my website. What I've done, and I need to do way more of these, I've slacked off on these, but I've created different tutorials where obviously I give you guys advice on YouTube, but I go really in depth and take you guys through full mixes on my tutorial bundles that I have on my website. So I've been fortunate enough to the point where a lot of the people who follow me on YouTube or social media, they go to my website and check out those tutorial bundles, purchase those, and receive all of the files where they're able to, you know, just learn the craft of mixing. So that would be the third revenue stream. And the fourth, which is the most minimal stream, is just YouTube. So as a content creator on YouTube, and if you monetize your videos, YouTube pays you out monthly on the ad revenue. It's a super small amount. I don't even know how to like do the calculation. I don't know what, you know, X amount of views equals to in a payout or whatever. I really don't know, but I just know like once a month I receive a super small amount of money deposited into my checking account from YouTube. So obviously the larger that the channel gets, the larger that amount will be each month. But yeah, that's the fourth revenue stream. Again, very minimal, but we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, those are my 4 revenue streams that I have just from being inside this room and carrying this camera around. You know, those streams could vary depending on who you are as an individual and what you want your brand to be, but those are my 4 streams, and I would say it really all stems from just being genuine and providing a good service. You know, people are gonna rock with you if they feel like you're a good person that they can trust, they can count on, for one, but 2, you provide a good service. So, you know, as far as like building up your local area and getting, you know, artists to reach out to you and things like that, if you knock out some dope mixes for people who may be popular in your area, or just like artists know other artists, so if you just provide good mixes, good work on someone's record, and other people are going to hear it, and those other people more than likely are going to be artists, and they're going to want to know where that quality came from, and they're going to end up reaching out to you. So at the end of the day, it's all about just doing good work, practice your craft, become a sponge, just always be trying to learn your craft, become better and become better. I still, like, every single week, I'm like, yo, until today, I sucked at mixing. Like, I say that all the time. Sierra, she gets annoyed with me because I'm just like, you know, every day, if you're constantly learning, you're always going to be getting better. So that's what it's all about if you're trying to really make money. If you're trying to transition into making money in the studio, if you aren't already, I would say that would be the first step, is just practicing. There's so much information out there where there's no reason not to always be learning. So that would be the first step. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys my revenue streams or income streams that I currently have in the studio. Today's been a cool day so far. I'm about to link up with one of my homies. It was his birthday yesterday. I think we're gonna go to this place called Dave & Buster's. I don't know if they have those all over America or all over the world, wherever you guys are watching this from, but they have one in Kansas City. So we're about to go there, and I think I'm gonna take the camera out tonight. I haven't been taking the camera with me as much, but I think I'm gonna do that tonight.